gods should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Vamos para mais uma parte da missão do Arconte, capítulo 5. Vamos aí. É pra cá, né? Descendo na ponta. Pra cá mesmo. Quero ver essa história.
Rise with the sun!
Vamos aí. Ode, né? Tá.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, Traveler! Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle? Just shake it off, Traveler. We're supposed...
Capítulo 5, ato 5. Vamos aí. sabe tudo.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce—
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and Sitlali are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the—
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Perfect. Could I take a look? Well, it looks good. This is definitely— Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so—
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon? Wait, but...
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at this plan. Could save countless lives. Paimon understands why, but all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred— So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan.
The most important? Really? Okay, then please don't do anything reckless. All right, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan.
It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know—
There's no time to lose. Let's—
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two. Days, huh? What should we do in the meantime?
From what I've heard, the 2 of you have helped more than enough. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in—
I see. And that— This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
All right, let's go our separate ways for now.
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a... Oh, hello! Sorry, Moika's not here right now.
There you are. We made it! Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the Springs.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with...
Ooh, all you can eat.
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts,
That sounds amazing! We're in! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't...
It's our fault for not telling you earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It'll be super fun! Plus, all our friends will be there.
Yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler?
Huh?
Isn't she painting?
Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. Then who's gonna be the one to invite her? All of us, of course.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on. Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the next...
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my... I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. Barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me.
Oh, yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
No need. I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you. I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process.
Then let's go together.
Putz, eu vou ter que fazer a outra missão. Sacanagem. Ah, é esse aqui? Então vamos lá. É só essa porqueira aqui.
Let's ride!
continua.
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one? But this is just a small send-off. And again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the Archon? Oh,
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here.
No apology necessary.
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention...
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many... Yeah, Malika and the Traveler are in this together. They both just... Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff with...
No need to go to all that trouble on. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. Sorry. I'm just... Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she?
Ela já se foi, minha filha.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. She was a hero to the very end. Even though in her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just... Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy.
Yeah, that sounds about...
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and...
Wait, you don't have to drive...
Amina, you mentioned something about us. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer... In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the...
That would be... I'll get on it, right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized.
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't... My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice...
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Yes, Coach!
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
I heard about your efforts. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui. The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Wow, that's so responsible.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon.
Oh, doesn't look like the...
Yeah,
Um,
it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to...
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course,
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I'll never be able to replace Koichi. But I will do everything in my power to pull them out of...
That's exactly what your mother's worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for... Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they
yeah, don't put too much pressure on you.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation. Thank you for everything you said.
Nothing. We're just taking a look around. Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were...
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be
Exactly. That is how we... So let me know if you need extra help, Kenichi. Understood. Thank...
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
Oh, Gramps, Archon.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've got to realize how suspicious...
I am curious, though.
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore, so my life is back to normal. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and Gramps, right? You're going to become great heroes, and the most I can do is...
Oh, you know...
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than wait...
Well, there are always things we can...
I wouldn't phrase it quite like time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long... I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it so...
You're saying I need to live in the present? Thank you, Ark. The Pyro Archon is right. I still...
Esta por aqui. Da caixinha.
Most popular greetings have all been greetings sent.
Rev the engines! Try and stop me!
I got it!
Cadê as duas? Aqui.
Milani, it's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's...
Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak.
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little...
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul will not tolerate this stifling hut! We seek a cool place of repose. This bucket suits our taste.
Oh, great, now we can't use any of this ice.
Hey! This is your mess! Get back here!
Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me catch him.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with the howl. As usual, a howl brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively, is it? Leave this to me, Kachina.
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mawika!
I got him, Milani.
Expert Ahow wrangling, Archon. Thank you.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... or I'll get Kanichi to... Some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
Ahow ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool.
Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. Ahow?
What?
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula shall not be—
I wasn't asking.
Understood.
How? You have to learn to be good at some point. Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash Help! Someone save me!
Agora sim.
Let's run!
Bora lá.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast. What's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one? Oh, it sounds so—
Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and they'll even join in. Wow, she must have been a great fighter.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like—
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same.
the same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Ayo's
Io. Oh, right, you're sorry.
Ayo's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream I was so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self. In real life, Ayo is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats.
Traveler? Chaska?
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never— It was a dream. It's fine. I'm the one being a buzz.
Well, what about you, Traveler?
You're kidding. The captain?
No, of course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a...
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams.
Yes, exactly.
So, the Traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out...
You've got me curious about this dream, too.
Yeah, and let us know if you...
Let's rock!
Oxe, passei já.
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula's new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients.
Then you still have... All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief... Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's...
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy.
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthred, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Eon-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of... honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlan.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met, and yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the Traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his...
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted...
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint,
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true—
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless,
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points.
in any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wise—
I'm not so sure, but...
All right, let's head back and— Let's rock!
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the—
Good luck.
You've got this! For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant—
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. And
Oh, I'm in.
Só ela mesmo.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up—
wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a piece.
Okay, see you soon.
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels. Oh, wait! Paimon wanted to ask something. Where was the house? What goes around comes around.
Well, guess I should head out too. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with... Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together.
Whoo, let's go!
Ah, o Ajal.
Help!
Deu Ajal, dá pra soltar ele?
Little Kanish, think you can lock me away forever?
Tá aí, mas é só isso mesmo.
Little Kanish, think you can lock...
I just think everyone should be a bit more proactive.
Vamos lá.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani. Wow, feels like it was just yesterday. Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom. You helped us win that, and the final battle is just around the corner.
É, entendo seu sentimento. Vai dar merda.
Huh? Oh, I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage. But I slept so well that night. And earned so, if you're nervous, traveler, I've learned so much from you. But I doubt I can return the favor. Oh, don't worry, I'll be rooting. I bear the ancient name Uthabiti. That means I'll never give up. So, alright, let's keep... This is where we met Toto, isn't it? Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come during the battle. Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion. Now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and I've always wanted to see what Natland would be, and now that day is just around the corner. Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us. Come on, we're almost there. Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi. What are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hello. Oh no, you seem worried. She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh? Poor thing. Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents. Yeah. When the abyss attacked, Io's parents made it through. But the whole family was really close, and now maybe he thinks his grandparents are still. Hey, Io. It's me. I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite. Nope. It's like he. Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal. Huh? What's up? According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. It can cause hallucinations, mental. That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't think he was. It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. It's possible. Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst. Okay, but just a small amount. Yeah, better safe than sorry. You're okay? Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing!
Mas esse remédio não deixa com dor de cabeça eterna?
Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Io. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else. Of course. You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted growing up, but the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I... Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot. Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? Thank you. I won't wait. Alright, bye Io. Bye Hanwi. Bye Onpeo.
Forget it!
Not bad.
Sai daí.
here. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner.
We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilon.
Totally up to you. Bye.
When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that long. Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to add them. All right, time to go check on our...
Time to go.
Oh, it's you two. The party's over?
You knew about...
Of course. Everyone in Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's... your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which I told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she's...
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so... Well, anyway, I have something more important to...
Wow, it's your...
Tumaini. A name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
A light to guide us through the darkness. Like the stars or the moon.
Amazing! Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its...
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those not...
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me...
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But we need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance. Let's run...
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom. But now we must just leave it to me. I'm a
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It was...
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would... The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that...
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat.
Come on. I'll take you to my favorite barbecue.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Is something on your mind, Seawally? You barely had...
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age. But the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Ode of Resurrection only takes... And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you. And...
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is,
No, not at all! See, Lolly just...
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come.
Olha lá embaixo.
All set, Shilonen?
yeah, just need to check one more thing. And
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what.
Oh, yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vicham...
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode. Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it? Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exact, Shilonen. I'm ready to Paimon, give us a little more
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is beautiful! It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone!
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of the Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuation. How do you feel, Traveler?
then it looks like your ancient name is good to go.
Eita, nós, aos espíritos.
Wait, look,
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although, there shouldn't be this many.
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came here for.
Got it!
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listless.
Please, take me back. I cannot disappear.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful. So the echoes coming back from the night. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom. And even more don't come from Natlan.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see.
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Aurora. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever. Vichama, is that you?
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again, especially like this. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Ziedrick.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy?
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to... Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna that those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the... But people needed information, so I stayed behind and...
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose. That's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to team Alco again. But the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that.
I know. I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open to you. Give me some time. It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate.
This feeling.
Looks like this method worked on you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have...
That's a given. I hope you come back to us soon, Vichama.
If I may, what about the others?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon the ley lines.
Thank you. People like you. Goodbye.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
Home? Here? She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. She can no longer go back there. Home.
We're sorry. If they're...
Home.
She's at her limit. Just getting here.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means it's...
I fought my entire...
I'm sorry. The ley lines are overwhelmed, and the Lord of the Night has no...
Why? Who does it even matter?
Of course you matter! Wait!
absolute helplessness. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night.
Lolly,
Ziedrick, what a beautiful name. Dazzling, just like the stars in the...
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The abyss is corrupting it!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the night...
I know. If we were... But... it's too late.
Ah, usar a voz do...
Oh no! Saurian...
Their souls are still intact.
Hold on! Is that...
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or...
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a while. But now that he's seen his grandparents...
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian, but whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby.
That's amazing! Io was so restless earlier and... Io can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go on forever.
No. Their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them?
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should
I don't want to leave them to that fate.
What fate? You mean like the other?
Yes. They will gradually fade away, but that is their choice. For the next few days.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering this. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon...
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too!
What dream?
Oh yeah! You said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. But it's impossible for Conrians to enter the Night Kingdom, right? Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom.
One thing's for sure. It seems...
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth.
I just wish I could have done more.
Hey, don't apologize.
I guess you're right. If we want to...
It's just another reason why this battle is so... Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. And then, the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you.
De 8 às 14, 2 dias.
The day of the final battle is here. Time to go to the stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can do it, Traveler.
Colocar um time decente.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual. I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Judging by the confident look on your face, I assume your ancient name is complete?
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
Tumaini. Yes, that...
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a...
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon? As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to him a monumental task, and this land, Tumaini, that is his name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means...
Tumaini.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, you finally found...
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, for generations we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, we all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance. This glory is one we share. It belongs to all...
For Natlan!
For Natlan! Our suffering will not soon be forgotten. But there will come a day when we can proudly declare to for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland. We will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle! We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now.
Voltei, peguei um cafezinho, que ainda vai ter muita história, vamos aí.
The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your but still. You can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind, so once we venture deeper, it must be alone. But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say if... True, but come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan.
Batalha final, ferrou a Yansa. Os heróis antigos e os representantes.
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the... That's right. Our You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of Echoes offer you our blessing.
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering the whole time.
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. We've defeated it before, and you— Oh, and I brought Nepika with me. She really wanted to see you.
Hello, Mr. Traveler. Not too long ago, you and Shalonen saved me, and now you're going somewhere super dangerous in the name of everyone. Yeah, he's amazing! Shalonen says a name is like a blessing. So, but, I don't know any fan. We can celebrate your birthday next time. Then it's a promise.
That's right, a promise to meet again in the future. Our tribe is always open to you. Whenever you choose to return, we'll welcome you back with a huge feast of— I have no doubt that victory— I have no doubt.
On behalf of the Scions of the
Da hora que
Canopy,
tá o dragão ali
I offer
também.
you our blessing.
O dragão vai se despedir também.
During the Turnfire Night, I once said, "May the will of Kongamato march ever on, until the abyss is stamped." Recently, I saw him again in my dreams. My most trusted partner, Burkina. He believed this would be the battle to end all battles, and implored me, as expected, traveler from afar. That hero is you. From the first time we met, I sensed something special. You remind me of someone. The one who moved Burkina to their side. I firmly believe you will defeat the forces of darkness.
Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much amusement. We desire that entertainment to continue. If this is where you meet your end, we would get over it, of course, but if you do go die, just go without regrets. In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather to honor your bravery. Uncle Noo's here to see you off too.
You, young hero, are about to make history! My deeds are nothing compared to that.
Nu foi o que fez daquela caixa da cidade
When our
dourada, né?
ancestors first set out on their adventure, they could never have known they were about to found a tribe that would last thousands of years. When future generations look back on our accomplishment, they too will see our deeds for their greater—
Hey, why don't we record the traveler's story on a stone tablet? Just like the one on the mysterious island. Of course. Front and everyone in my tribe wants you to become one of Natlan's greatest heroes. But as your friend, there's something I want even more. And it's way simpler. Once this is all over, I want to go— That's what being friends is all about. Quality time. I'll hold you to it. Don't forget about our hot spring trip.
Mutata. Eu ia falar
May
mutata.
the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and soar. For this wish—
War is a heavy burden. And still, we never— Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity— I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and Koya heard about the battle. We both had to make a difficult choice about family. But after our adventure together, We finally let go of our Within the tribe, I found new sources of love and happiness. And I would do the same for her. The same goes for my human family. Koichi's father and mother. Maybe my relationships seem like a mess to you, but it's okay. I will learn from everything we've been through, and rise above the trials of fate to become a better version of myself. Thank you, but beyond that, I pledge to be someone you can lean on in all your future endeavors. Thank you for everything. I will always...
Ah, a revelation came to me in a dream, and I shared it with my tribe. The spirits bless your journey.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to you. I disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life.
Natlan is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans, and in all that time, I've learned what life and death mean to people. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push forward in honor of the dead. In life and death, we all leave marks on this world. We cannot let them be reduced to nothing. Yes. I'll wait for your safe return.
We're all awaiting your safe.
Thank you for joining.
Mata, Moalane, Kenichi, Shilane Kashima, Yansan, Ororo, Cachaça,
Are you ready, traveler? All right. Before we face our final enemy together, I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was crucial. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. All right, all of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage. No one fights alone.
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, Hyman still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her... Hyman's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you worry. Always. You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
Solo com a Maverick. Dá pra ver os status dela? 26, 130, 46. Quanto de ataque? 2 e 100. Como que ela tá? E o artefato tá. Ô, louco, tá C3? Que isso? 10, 10, 13, ô louco. Deram uma Maverick apelona pra jogar, hein?
Rev the engine! Something feels familiar.
Foolish mortals!
Incinerate!
Deixa eu fazer uma coisa. Ah, o nome é antigo, beleza. Colocar algo mais decente de recuperação, senão não vai prestar não. Isso aqui cura? Colocar mais de... Esse, tá bom. De escuro. Tem que ser outra coisa. Bolacha. Isso aqui, tá bom. Bora. A irmã dela.
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never told anyone.
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them.
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you set your mind to... Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era. But in ordinary... Back then, I said I'd come find you one day.
You didn't fail.
Wait. Then, the paper frog I made? You got it?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't it? Oh well. It's been a long time. And it's not like but I lived a really happy life. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world that deserve to come first. That's what you taught me. You never took time for yourself either, did you, sis?
No. It wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. In the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper frog. You sent your love across time. So let me say this, Hine. I will love you forever, and...
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about...
All right.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
So, I call on your benevolence to heal our hero.
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
Mind the side effects. Be sanctified.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Whew, I didn't know I could do that. Hello, Mr. Traveler. You remember Tlasoli, right? She's my mom. I saw her in a dream. And she spent the whole time apologizing to me. But... Napika, all those people who lost their memories...
Nechka told me all about what happened. And this was my advice. Even though we can't undo our mistakes, there will always be opportunity.
I had a good talk with my mom in that dream. And she agreed to let... My mom made a lot of terrible mistakes in the past.
You're a very talented person, Nechka. I'm sorry you're like...
It's okay. We still manage. Good luck, Traveler. We're all...
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off.
We got to see each other in a dream. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the Abyss starts to corrode that, it pains me not being able to see Mualani again. But if I can do something to protect Natlan, Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior and accomplish greater feats.
We'll guard this place, so that the abyssal...
Don't worry about it!
A bitter pill to swallow.
It's you! I knew you would...
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now?
More importantly, after everything, we finally... It's all thanks to you and Siglali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be tricky.
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me. Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me!
I got your back!
Leyland's top adventurers. Let's show them what we're made of.
Settle down.
Whoa, you're as strong as ever.
Huh. Who are these two?
You said it, not me. Everyone here's amazing. So of course that includes me and Coco. We all have our own journey, and we need to see it through to the end. Not all adventurers go down in history. But right now, it's safe to say we're doing something extremely important.
Definitely.
Then let's go. We're all with you. I know your guide fairy and little one couldn't join you here, but I'm sure they're still with you.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let the fight be humble.
So strong. How if the abyss is protecting it? It's almost impenetrable.
Leave it to me. Time for the abyss to face its reckoning.
Time to shine! Gather, Raven! Let night fall!
That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're...
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't accept...
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a store. I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together. And I sacrificed. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Natlan know. So you're him, but also not him? That's right. What you see is the me from the story. It was in fragmented memories of my life that unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel. An approach I believe to be more efficient.
You tried to...
I will stop at nothing to protect my commanders. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile. So I must protect his edge. That is what the glory of Conria means to me. I do. I have my reasons, as do all who believe. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy...
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid.
Legal que veio a Bona também.
You will become the hero of a new era.
You're a special one, Traveler. You proved that again just now.
The light will continue to guide your way through the end. Go now. For Natlan. And for all who lost their lives to the Abyss. This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Ridiculous.
Hey, Traveler. It's me, Koichi. Need some help?
Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now! Go! Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one who holds up the pyro. Yeah, I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. All those years of worrying. But anyway, that was enough for me. Back to the natural order of things. All right, enough about that. I would say our nation's future. Go now, traveler. I would say our nation's go now.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Todos os guerreiros antigos. Ah, bom, é a Bona?
Let my people light up your path. Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
this nation's tomb. War is nothing but a hopeless struggle.
Passei ou morri?
If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance!
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within. I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once spent, night will return. Failure, 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 failure.
Bow to the abyss, or be destroyed! You are loyal to the wrong master.
Watch out, traveler!
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Face your fate.
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is...
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine. Destroy this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear? We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued.
Voltamos. Problemas técnicos. Bora.
My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
Alguém que dá, mano.
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But
vanished, Green. You should have long since been.
We need to purify the totem poles.
His soul is noble and pure. Hero is just his starting point. Yeah.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain?
Time to buckle down.
Light as a blazing sun!
No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
I wish to soar with him and see the world beyond the sky.
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
Burn through the endless night!
Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire his wisdom. How he always lives in the moment.
Being his friend makes me so happy.
Enough, you foolish pests!
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Because that's what it means to be best friends.
Aquele dragão X-Balan.
There's a faster way. Hop on!
Unbelievable. No signs of a... Oh, in that case, just get some rest.
That means there's officially nothing to... You won! You actually won! I knew you could do it!
Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your...
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved. I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient...
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose...
The most important thing is that you made it back safe. You came up with a rescue plan? Well, the Traveler already saved me once.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come...
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say it again. Being your friend makes me so happy.
Good.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling, Traveler? Great. Just the preparations for your celebration ceremony.
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it all.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time.
True, but given the Traveler's exceptional contribution, let's head to the center of the stadium and I'll announce the honor to everyone.
Oh, then I'm gonna grab...
Wait, what? Slow down, there's no rush. Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss...
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Let's go.
E o capitano?
Today, Natlan's long struggle, many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. His ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortal. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection. We fought for a singular purpose, peace. And now, it has been achieved. The funeral to commemorate the fallen will be held on a later day. But in the meantime, Our hero will embark and show him the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right!
Go on. This is... Now that the threat of the abyss, I'll take care of that first.
Okay, we'll look for...
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please...
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for...
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly!
Well, both in a personal capacity. May your flame forever burn, pure and bright.
With us by your side, you'll...
Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way!
Great hero! Could you look this way for a sec? Yeah! Enjoy the parade!
Over here! Over here! Quick!
As the sun shines down on our nation!
Great hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture, or you don't mind indulging them for a little...
Wow, look at all the people. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right! The photo booth is this way, and the parade of blessings will continue in that direction. So, head...
Over here! Over here! Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more.
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot of...
It's okay. One is enough. One is more.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, hero. Thank you so much for everything.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone.
Huh?
We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your participation.
Wow, everyone's so enthusiastic. I'ma bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natland. All right.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too.
Woohoo! It's the great hero. Quick, get ready to...
Line up, everyone. Single...
Thank you.
Porra, tá de sacanagem.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden...
Every ancient name has a story behind it. Usually, the Wyab reveal those mantras to our...
Oh! You mean like the lines, the 6 heroes, but... where do they come from?
Oh!
That was beautiful!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natlan's Leyland!
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends! Look, they're dancing!
Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come down.
Oh! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? Alright, Paimon's out!
Hey, not bad.
Let's hear it for our hero.
For music and for...
Oh.
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the traveler our... Woohoo! Yeah!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one, Traveler! You deserve it, of course. Considering...
Traveler, Paimon, finally.
See, Molly!
Never mind that. I have something important to... I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from battle. But I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me contort. Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death.
What? Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this? Does that mean the war isn't over?
No. The disaster is over. That's why I came to find you. I need to know what I'm... Where is Mawika right now? Did she...
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley line. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is simpler than reconstructing them entirely, but...
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Mawika would need to do...
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of... Mawika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let... She must think the outcome of her death... The moment Mawika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not that means Mawika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still...
Then, let's get going! Where do you think she went?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need... According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades. An extremely elusive figure.
Right! Shibalanke created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. Wait, do you think Shibalanke could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City? The one they call... Ochkanatlan?
It's very likely. After all, Ochkanatlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city.
Alright, then let's head over right away!
It's not easy to get there, so follow me.
Rapaz, quest grande. Ai. Full Metal Alchemist aí.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the ruler of death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way. We're almost there.
Look, it's Mawika!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Mawika, as the price for using my power, I shall end with you. The war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet its end.
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natland for 500... No, we've eradicated the Abyss from Natland. But its power remains in worlds beyond. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task, and worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natland, we have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now. But it remains Natland's.
So, you're planning to...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era. A chance to see all my plans to completion. And now,
I respect your decision, Mawika. But this method requires an immense sacrifice. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to die out one day.
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 2 or future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natland's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise, fear, and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms, and so, Natland became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition, one fueled by our dreams for the future rather than a desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning, a chance to take a definitive step forward.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to... In my eyes, Mawika, you are not inherently special. Yes. The situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I, a leader, is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice, even when sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, the people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Malika? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we...
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony. And I cannot disregard their intentions.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience.
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first. No.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel.
Wait, this feeling...
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideals.
Malika, I understand how you feel. If I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years.
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability to sense their presence. Much like after encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification, and used my heart as a vessel instead. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored here ever since.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death. In a word, his goal is revenge.
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand that which you seek.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Captain,
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal coil is the greatest form of peace.
Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for... I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about it.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never but I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing— Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss. And so, but at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, that unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility, and I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land. In the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But...
Thank you for everything.
Ziedrick, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? I thought it made no difference, but now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That farewell, humans. Creators of miracles.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the...
He was an outstanding. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be... But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero.
O capitão morreu. F.
To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory. But I still wanted to write a short after countless partings and farewells. Natlan has... The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. And with the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders. And many have... I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize this. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful that I got to... And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you... I actually got the chance to finish this painting. and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Ela refez a pintura dela. Ela refez o retrato da família.
Hey, is that part new? Paimon's never seen it before.
É o Traveler ali, ó, que da hora. Acho que dá pra trocar de time já, colocar aqui.
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
Rapaz, não acaba essa quest? Ó, o capitão
We are
ali, que da
gathered here
hora.
today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness, but through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of those who grew alongside sun, those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The light, the fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited, and as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved home, their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our... He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot... But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own.
Ah, o túmulo. Tipo um memorial, né?
Strange. Why does no one care about my heroism? A great hero such as myself. Well. A compliment. After all, hey! Why are you glaring at... Okay, so if something like this happens again, Paimon wants...
Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief, we can leave Natlan as much.
Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right?
That means we can finally see the outside world. I heard that Fontaine has a huge ocean. That is...
I want to go to Liyue.
That sounds like the makings of a great vacation. But first, we all promised we would go to the hot springs together.
After you got back, you mentioned you saw Koichi in the Night Kingdom. So, she helped you then? Good. It's all right. She's probably sick of nagging her old... Still. Thank you for telling me.
My teacher once said the weight of fate is decided by the one who has to bear it. You helped Natlan overcome a cruel fate. For now, we just need to see where you're...
When Guthred's soul possessed my body, all I saw was that the captain carried countless souls within him. For us, his death is something sad.
Ah, our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the heavenly principles, and it's only with their protection that Teyvat is able to nurture all forms of life. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The heavenly principles, that unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match, and refused to violate his principles. But, since this is the final... perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Teyvat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking... In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as... Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, just as Mawika. Thank you for the respect, understanding. An honor. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here for now, and watch over them.
Porra, queria que o capitão fosse jogar, velho.
The stories of heroes will continue to be passed down. If Natlan faces a crisis again, I'm sure we've earned our place in history.
When I was little, my father told me about Thrain, the Sentinel Knight, an outlander who once fought. He was brave, fearless, and deeply respected by his... I never thought that, in my lifetime, another outlander would fight to save this land. Or that I would get...
Just like the Archon said, we can now proudly tell we will never forget your contribution.
When I was little, he was great. I never thought that.
I knew about the captain's immense strength, but I never, no matter how prejudiced I may have been in the past.
My lord, you will...
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we won in the end, it...
Ah, dá pra fazer o dragão agora, beleza. É aqui que faz o dragão, legal, legal, eu acho. Tá, beleza. Legal, onde fica o memorial do capitão.
Let's burn this breeze. Time to go.
Story! Story! I want to hear a story! Come on! Tell us! Tell us!
Well, all right. You now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty...
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlaw, a warrior of great strength, complete. Most importantly, the traveler is kind and brave.
Yeah, he's super strong.
Hey, just let him finish this... The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Hyman thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a... His goal was to give them a home, and with that, the third hero is none other. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but with the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins.
Under his guidance, Kachina performed Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium, and Sanctimony became known by all. And in the beginning, until someone, only then, anyway. The Dust, the Traveler, fought for life, and our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't.
Sounds like you like this one.
I loved it! Yeah, and Tumaini is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Tumaini today.
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn. I get to be Tumaini today. So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be Tumaini for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon.
Aê, concluído. Muito bom, gostei dessa quest. Isso aí, até a próxima.